Okay, third time's a charm. Welcome back. If you're coming back from the knitting podcast, welcome. If you're just joining for the Flosstube portion of the day. Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. I have gotten up to get everything because I forgot that I needed to move stuff around. So, that's just how it goes some days. And today is one of those days. It is Thanksgiving Day here in the United States, or National Day of Mourning if you happen to be in the Massachusetts area. I believe that's where they celebrate it, or Indigenous Day, or whatever you happen to call it. I'm just going to call it Turkey Family Day, and we already celebrated well in advance of this, so I have absolutely no desire to celebrate it by myself. I have been invited to a few places to celebrate this event. I don't feel like doing that. Being a small business owner, I'm prepping for Small Business Saturday, where there will be a yarn update, but if you were interested in getting any of my dyed floss or my dyed Ada, there is a code, shop small, capital S's, 2016, and that will get you 15% off of your total order from Saturday at noon to Monday at midnight. So if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to, if you catch this before then. But it seems to me that Flosstube gets watched a lot faster than the knitting podcast, just judging by analytics. So what have I been working on? I can't remember if I showed you this, the progress on Bubble Fairy Cat Face, aka Whimsy. But she was my main digs for the cross stitch finish lines weekly rush, whatever. I got almost 10,000 stitches done on her. I believe it was like 957 or something close to that. So I have made a lot of progress. She has an eye, she has an ear, she has a cheek, she has the startings of a little mouth. I think I'm 2 columns away from a page finish. I believe I've talked about that before. It'd be nice to get a page finish, but I don't see it happening because she's kind of being backburnered. Because, well, I'll explain as I go through things. So that was my week-long rush with the cross-stitch finish line. I believe I finished the column I set out to do. I wanted to finish a column. I finished a column and a little bit more, so that was awesome. Then there was a weekend rush combined with the Year of Whips doing a weekend challenge where you should stitch one of your least favorites, or the one that's giving you the most heck, or the one that you're not. And for me, that was this guy. It was a toss-up between a couple that are on Black Ada, because Black Ada, hello, and then cats, like, why do I even try? So this one was the one I chose. It's the Northern Lights. It's a Janlin kit, Northern Lights. Who is it by? Who? Roger Reinerdy. It's very pretty. I'm not going to say it's not pretty, but my husband picks the hardest things. That's his rule. It's like, I will pick hard things. So I was going to work on this for the weekend, which I did. I ended up getting over 700 and some stitches, and so I felt pretty pumped. And this is how far I got on this. There's some sort of schmutz on it. It's a pre-existing schmutz from before this. I'm going to have to wash it anyway. But it's Ada and DMC, so I'm not worried. As you can see here, I've got the tree outline. I was trying to get as much of that page done as I could, so I think I'm still going to keep going hard for that page finish. Woo! Going hard for the page finish. So the top of that tree is in there. There's another tree that is starting next to it, and yeah. I'm going to get it. There's a bunch of tent stitches in this, so that could be interesting. But hubby wants it, I will do it, I will finish it, then we will decide how we want to frame it. It's pretty. The other thing is, this whole upper portion, it seems, like this whole, like the Northern Lights with the wolf in relief, it's all 1/2. So, like, there's no loop starts. It's a beast. It's a beast. And colors are very close to each other. That's why I picked it for one of my least favorites. And I got the challenge with 700 stitches. I got it done. I felt like a rock star. Not gonna lie to you, felt like a rock star. And then I decided that my mom has been really into the red and the black 2 that I'm doing, the Prairie Moon red and the black 2. And so I decided that would be her Christmas present. One of them, one of many. I'm knitting her socks, you know, I've gotten her some stuff for her stocking. But for the most part, I tend to make her stuff because that's what she prefers. So, that's the pattern you can't see. I did finish one page, so there's a page double-sided. So I finished the first half. I'm past the halfway point. So this is what I've really been working on a lot this particular week. And it's probably going to be what I focus on, that and ornaments. Because when Mom comes in, like, I mean, if I'm not done, she's going to know. Because I'm just going to be like, this is for you, and we'll frame it before you go, if I get it done. So I have the whole top half finished. I have almost finished the middle portion. And then there's a bottom portion. So, yeah. I'm also knitting her a pair of socks. Now, I'm a pretty quick knitter, so hopefully the socks will actually get done. Because if I don't finish this, you know, then I'm going to have to send it, and that's going to suck. Or I could just take it with me when I visit. But either way, so the red and the black 2, that's been my mainstay. I'm hoping to finish that portion tonight and get started on the next bit. Now, the next bit, let's bring this back out here. So the next bit is this half, and it seems to me like that half should be a lot easier because there's a lot more open spaces, and quite frankly, these were the most annoying piece. These and the interior here. So I'm hoping that it's a lot quicker on the bottom, because I have till Monday, and I still have to clean the house. I have the Small Business Saturday update, like I'm crazy. But if I don't finish it by the time she gets here and I'm like, this is going to be yours, she'll get equally as excited because she knows how much work has been put into it. She has been seeing the updates on it all along, which is why she was like, I want it. And I was like, hell no, woman. But now I'm like, yeah, maybe I should, because do I have any of hers? I have a couple of hers, and I have one of my grandpa's. So it's time she had one of mine. The other thing I want to get done for her, and this should be less than an evening. Like, I mean, this should be like I'm taking a break from doing my knitting or my cleaning. This Wise Words bookmark kit, which came with a cross stitcher a few cross stitchers ago, comes with the plastic canvas, the felt, and the cotton and the needle. It's not very big, but when Mom saw it, she was like, "Oh, so you're making that for me?" Well, I guess I am, because I need stuff to put in her stocking. I do a stocking for my mom, and I've lost her stocking, so I had to go out and buy another one. But that's not too bad. Now, if I lost my husband's, that would suck, because his I hand knitted, and it's got his name in it and stuff. But that one I know exactly where it is, so we're good on that. Now, moving on. That's basically my works in progress for this week. I also, I have this book. Subversive Cross Stitch, 50 clever designs for you and your sassy side. Do you like I did them? And my husband and I and a couple of people from his work are going to be doing a, what's it called? A white elephant gift exchange. I'm not familiar with this as well, but I was saying to my husband, oh, well, like, can I just do something like small? Can I just stitch something? Because I don't want to go out and shop, and this is probably easier, and he's like, oh yeah, you should do one out of this book. So we went through it, and we decided that, let's see if I can do, hold on, there we go. I'm going to do this one. Which basically goes with everybody. Now, I think that's the one I'm going to go with. I think that's the one we decided. Like, I mean, there's a couple other ones that would work, but that one's pretty true for his shop. So I will be doing that up, but that will probably wait until December. I think this next coming week, aside from, you know, getting Mom's stuff done, I'm going to be moving into getting some ornaments done for the family members I haven't done ornaments for, and just really trying to get everything solidified. I've got the husband's Christmas coming up, because he'll be home for Christmas, so I better get his stuff done. Everything's just getting so busy right now, isn't it? So, yeah. I know this hasn't been a long video, but, you know, 'tis the season to be with your family and your friends and your loved ones, so try to be with them. And I am going to go and get back to work. Have a great week, and if I don't see you next week, it's because I am having too much fun with my mom, and I will be back the following week. If I do see you next week, it's because she felt like watching me podcast, because she might. So, yeah. I hope you had a great turkey day.